I think it's also appropriate to say a few words about images in your Kumu models. Including images for elements often makes the model easier to understand by others. And it's real easy to add an image if you click on an element. When the profile page shows up, you can click here and it will open a dialog box, and you can either add a URL for someplace on the web for the image, or you can select a file from your desktop, and it will include it and it will manage it. Kumu will upload it to Amazon Web Services and create a link for you to that particular image. The difficulty with using images that reside out on the web someplace is that they end up being broken sooner or later, because I mean the stuff on the web is constantly changing. If you're using the edit view when you're creating the model on the pencil, you can also add an image from here or upload the image. So it's easier than going there to do it. And once you actually add the image, you'll notice that down the bottom there's an image place, and if you click on it, it will show you what the URL is for that image. As I said, it's out on Amazon Web Services someplace, and Kumu is managing it for you. And the thing is, as I said, if you employ images, it just makes the model easier for someone else to understand it. This is Aesop's fable, The Boy Who Cried Wolf, which is a boredom relief loop where the boy is bored tending sheep, and he cries wolf because the townspeople come running, making him the center of attention. The difficulty is that if he cries wolf and there is a wolf, that represents truth, which improves the belief-o-meter, improving the likelihood that the townspeople will come running, so it's an improved belief loop. Alternatively, if he cries wolf and there is no wolf, it's a lie, which decreases the belief-o-meter, decreasing the likelihood that the townspeople would come running in the future, and this is a vicious reinforcing structure. Now, because you'll notice that these are all sort of the same sort of set of images of this little guy, or multiple of them in little circles, I found out that the images about 200 by 200 pixels seem to work well. If the image is too large, Kumu shrinks it to fit into the space, and you can't see what the image actually is. So James Cameron was kind enough to create about 800 little circular images for me, and you can go to this link here in the template and you can download a zip file. Where is it? It'll show up in this zip file, 11 megabytes. And what's in that file, if I go here and tell it that I want to select a file, and I have these on my drive, there are 800 of these little images that I have found pretty much meet any situation that I'm looking for to depict in a model. I mean, every time I ran into something I wanted, he created some more images, and there's almost 800 of them. And they're all 200 by 200 JPEGs, so they don't take up much space. As I said, I've found that they simply make the depiction of a model easier for others to understand them, and they're very easy to add to the model by simply clicking on the element and telling it where the URL is or where the image is, and it will upload it. So hope that gives you something else to work with in terms of making your models a little bit more attractive to other people. Bye.